Hello everyone, welcome to the new video today. Today we'll be debunking murder drones again with shadow edits. What? We're gonna debunk murder drones today.
That's true.
Yep, so we're gonna debunk the high out I mean outer versal murder drones thing. So I'm gonna share my screen lately. I'm gonna share my screen right now. Just
Second.
wait. Welcome. Here it is. Well, this is the first part of the scale right now. Also, being a singularity scales nowhere because it doesn't have proof of being an outer versal right now. Like, how is it even outer versal?
It doesn't also prove anything of how she is a singularity.
Correct. Being
It just
state,
shows imagery and memes, which
yeah,
don't prove anything.
yeah, correct. Alright, next one. So, this is all the proof right now. Wait, Shadow Alice, is this an explanation of what a singularity is?
No. As for her the title of the Absolute Solver,
Yeah, but
which is
scales
extremely
nowhere.
easy to debunk because
Yeah,
just because you have a title doesn't mean you scale to it.
yeah, this is like
Like the
saying,
Force,
okay, my bad.
like someone named the Destroyer of Worlds isn't the Force destroying worlds.
Yeah.
Doesn't automatically mean that.
Yeah. This is like saying Sinister claiming the multiverse in the dialogue is multiversal. This is just like saying it that upon the next one, this would be consistent with the nature and singularity or lack therefore. Alright. Is this
Well,
easy?
I have a debunk for you.
Okay.
One of my friends debunked it for me, but I still have the debunk.
W.
Okay, you can go to the next one.
This
So
one
I showed him
next?
these images, and yes, and they're confusing a limitation with a model with a real object's properties. The screenshots quote things like the laws of physics break down, relativity gives nonsensical answers, space-time ceases to be well defined. These statements do not mean the singularity transcends reality. They mean our current equations stop working here. That's a huge difference. For example, if a calculator displays error, that does not mean the number you're calculating has escaped mathematics. It means the calculator can't handle it. Likewise, when physicists say the laws of physics break down at the singularity, they usually mean our current theories become incomplete, not the singularity exists outside all existence.
So can I move to the next one now?
You can go to the next one, I think.
Okay. Thank you. Despite being called in a point in space and time, it's not actually located within either as it's consistently described as something that can't take part or in where or when. Completely outside physical existence, dimensionality, geometry, and the laws of physics.
Okay,
Yes.
the argument really contradicts itself
Yeah,
because at the start it says the singularity is a point of infinite density, and
yeah,
later it says
correct.
the singularity isn't really a point. Then later it's outside space and time. Then later it's a mathematical prediction. Then therefore the absolute solve is a real entity outside reality. These do not naturally connect.
So
In
these
fact,
scales go nowhere.
modern physics often treat singularities as evidence that our theories are incomplete. Many physicists expect the future quantum gravity theory to remove the singularity entirely. So, if anything, the existence of singularities in equations is often taken as evidence that the model is breaking, not that an infinitely powerful object exists.
So it scales to nowhere.
So, no. And another thing, even if singularities worked exactly like this, it wouldn't prove anything about the solver. Suppose we grant that singularities are outside spacetime, and that singularities are beyond current physics. You
Okay,
still need evidence for the absolute solver literally is one. The
correct.
slides never establish that. They only establish the story uses the word singularity. That's nowhere near enough. It's like arguing a character is called a dragon. Dragons breathe fire. Therefore, every statement about dragons applies literally to that character. You still have to prove the identification.
Yeah, correct. Can I move now? Yes, here now.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
The argument is largely quote mining. Notice how the screenshots collect dozens of phrases the laws break down outside spacetime, not physical, not bound by dimensionality, and stack them together. This creates the appearance of evidence, but the quotes come from different contexts, different explanations, and sometimes different interpretations of what singularities mean. Putting them next to each other doesn't automatically create a coherent proof. The entire chain depends on the absolute solve versus singularity, which is beyond physics, which should mean it's beyond dimensions, which is beyond reality. But only the first arrow has any possible support from the show. The remaining arrows come from speculative interpretations of real world physics, not from Murder Drone's canon.
Correct.
So it does not prove the solver is beyond dimensions, or beyond space time, beyond physics, or beyond reality itself. At most, it suggests that absolute solvers share some imagery and themes with singularities. That's a theory. The TikTok presents it as a proven conclusion, but the evidence shown doesn't justify that leap.
Yeah, there's no proof of absolute solver doing this.
Yes. Hey, the solver persists after the end of space and time. Is slide 10. The claim is singularities are associated with the end of spacetime, therefore the solver exists after spacetime ends. This doesn't follow. Problem 1, at the end of spacetime is a technical language. In relativity, when physicists say a singularity is an edge or end of spacetime, they do not mean a place where a conscious being hangs out after the universe ends. They mean the mathematical model cannot be extended beyond this point. The TikTok is treating a technical term as a literal cosmological location, as a category error. Problem 2. After space-time is self-contradictory. The word after requires time. If time has ended, then talking about what happens after it becomes problematic. This is exactly why physicists are careful with singularity discussions. A
Yeah,
video casually uses after space-time while simultaneously arguing time no longer exists. Those ideas don't fit together.
correct.
Now you can go to the next one.
Wait, let me pause. So, according to the wiki, to the Murder Jones wiki, even though it's not canon, but the big crunch but didn't happen because it was 11 years before the pilot episode began. So, okay, so it's wasn't explicitly defined, but the Earth and humanity were destroyed approximately 18 to 20 years before the events of pilot episode. So yeah, this is proof now. And oh, and note AI is only reliable when researched right now. Sorry if I said 11 years before. So let's move now. Debunk
Yes.
now. End of time. First of all, the the black hole nulls aren't even black holes because they don't even act like one. And black holes just only destroy a solar system, but nulls only destroy planets. Okay,
Finish slide 11.
okay. So let me debunk
Should
it.
be
So first of all, the nulls cannot be universal because it only destroyed planets. Plus, I already debunked the big crunch, so there's no need explanation. So there's no proof of the absolute solver destroying end of time and space as well. So can we next now? Can we go next now?
at 12.
Okay, thank you.
So slide 12, metageometry transcends dimensionality. This slide is mostly jargon. Let's translate it. The argument is basically space-time is geometry, singularities are at the border of space-time, therefore singularities involve metageometry, therefore they transcend dimensionality. Notice the jump, nothing in physics says boundary of geometry equals higher geometry. Nor does it say higher geometry equals transcending dimensions, nor does it say transcending dimensions equals omniversal entity. The slide invents several immediate steps and never proves it. Intermediate steps.
Right.
Useful analogy: if a map stops at the page edge, that doesn't mean beyond the
Okay,
page is a higher dimensional transcendent
okay,
reality.
okay. Let
It
me
means the
debunk
map
this.
ended.
Okay, let me debunk this. So, for religion in murder zones, having religion in a verse is just scales nowhere. Also, using religion to scale is just bad in a sin. It's a sin to use religion to scale.
And I can also say another thing about that. Many other stories use things about biblical or religious things, but that doesn't mean they should scale to it.
Correct. Using religion to scale is just blasphemy. Religion should never be used in
But
power
anyways,
scaling. So can we move now to
I'm ready
slide?
for slide 13.
Okay. Okay, this is just an exam score or dumb essays, stupid.
Dumb essays.
Whoa, whoa, this is just scales to nowhere. This is just a homework. This just scales to nowhere lately.
Oh, I'm slide 13, right?
This is slide, actually, this is slide 14, actually.
Go to 13.
I'm gonna split this into two parts. Okay, go back. Then we're gonna get back to 14 lately. I mean 13.
End it. So slide 13. The solver is quote unquote the omega point. Note it. This is where the theory changed from physics to theology. The slide says the interpretation most consistent with murder drones is the omega point. Notice the wording. Not the lore states, not the creators confirmed, not canon establishes, just in the interpretation most consistent. That's just an opinion, so it scales nowhere.
Okay, thank you.